everybody, welcome back to Homemade and Homegrown. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Tammy. I wasn't going to do this video, but I feel the need and the urge and the prompting to do so. So I'm going to talk about just preparing for uncertain times. So hey there, like I said, I wasn't planning on doing this type of a video, just having a little sit down, a little talk about uncertain times that I believe that are in our near future. And I just wanted to talk to you about that. So pre-pandemic, exactly, I would say 5-6 months before, I was prompted by the Lord to, in the spring, because this was in the wintertime of 2018, but in the springtime, to get back into gardening, raising chickens for both eggs and meat, and then just really wanting to support the local farmer for my beef, my pork, stuff like that. I had no idea why the Lord was prompting me to do this, but obviously He sees in the future. Praise God. But come March and April, when we all started seeing of 2019, this being out there in the world, I knew the reason why the Lord had me do this. Prepare. I am a very faith-based, strong faith-based person, follower of Jesus Christ. Do my best to live my life based on the Word of God. No excuses. Sure, I fall. Sure, I fail. I trip up. But I do whatever I can to get back on path. That's our rooster. He's getting bigger. He's getting awful handsome. Anyway, he's introducing himself to the girls. But anyway, so I say that to say that throughout all of this, I've been trusting the Lord and watching, just kind of sitting back and watching things happen. It doesn't look good. I have to be honest. It does not look good. Seeing a lot of division, seeing a lot of hate in all different areas of life, not just because of what's going on. But it just seems to me that the Lord is showing me, how much hate is really going on in this world. And it's so sad. It saddens my heart that human beings, we're a lot of talk. We talk and peace and love, but when you get down to the brass knuckles there, brass tacks, we're selfish. We're selfish beings. And if there is any indication that there's love, I don't see it. Not in this world, but I know a hope where there is a place where there's going to be continuous, unconditional love. And that's what the Lord... I scanned the load that I just picked up today, the food load, and I kind of looked at what the next 4 to 6 months is going to look like, if not a year. And I thought, yeah, time to stock up a little bit, not go overly crazy, just have some necessities on the shelf in case there is another shutdown. I feel it coming, and it's sad, but I feel like there's something coming. And I kind of want to give you a little bit of a warning, I guess. Not like a scary warning, but just bring to your attention that there is going to be some hard times coming up. We're seeing a lot. I don't know if you are, but I know I am. I'm seeing a lot of fellow YouTubers that are showing, especially in the United States, showing empty shelves, a lot of shortage. I'm seeing a lot of farmers that are out there that can't get the produce out. Just everything is just crazy. And then, of course, the prices are jacked up because businesses are trying to recoup some of the loss that they're experiencing because of what's going on right now. First people were kind of watching the price of lumber. Just a lot of the prices of things that were just going crazy. That's why, like this fencing, Joe's been bringing home, because we can't afford the lumber, but Joe's been bringing home pallets and gradually adding on to it. And then we did it also here, So I think we need to start preparing, at least give yourself, a couple months of stock. So whenever you go out to the grocery store, and you just buy the things that you normally would, but grab a few, a couple more of whatever that is. If there is a shutdown, a lockdown, and nobody can go anywhere, then you're going to be prepared, and you're going to have the food and things like that on hand. You and your family, I don't want to say starve, but won't go hungry. I would strongly suggest, keep an eye out on sales and things like that, and go out and get them. Don't be a hoarder, but also don't be the one caught in the last midnight, in the midnight hour, as they call it, going to the store, and there's hundreds of people at the door waiting for the door to open, and then everybody barging through like they do with the toilet paper or Black Friday, just being vicious, getting in there, ripping things out of people's hands. Don't be like that. Give yourself some time right now before the winter to just stock up on a few things, just some extras, so that you're going to feel secure. You won't be in a pinch. Hello, mister. Look at you, all handsome. Yeah. Yeah. You're pretty handsome. Look at you. Yeah. There's also a lot of people that are being threatened if they don't do something, and we all know what that is. If they don't do something, they're going to be jobless. Are you one of those that is potentially looking at being terminated? Such evil going on. Ugh. Such evil. And these are our leaders doing this, forcing and giving ultimatums. Think about that. If you don't do this, you're going to be unemployed. What motive, what hidden motive do you have in order to do that to mankind? I'm lost for words for that to happen to people. I guess I've got a saving grace. My husband, he did get double vaxxed, and he did that so that he was going to visit his parents in another province, and he didn't want anything to hinder seeing them. And I understand that. I get that. I'm not. So I stayed behind. I didn't get a chance to go see my in-laws because I wouldn't have been allowed in. That's just... Anyway, I'm really trying for this not to be a sad woe is me video. But how can you not when you look at the condition of where we're at and where we're going, where we're headed? How do you not? What's the matter? What's the matter, girl? But at this point in time, I just really strongly believe and want to encourage you to think about the possibilities of shortage, of potential lockdowns that are going to keep everybody in their homes, where we're not going to be able... Sorry, I don't know why that chicken freaked out. She was spooked. What, girl? What? You got something to say to them? Yeah, tell them all about it. Tell them all about it. What do you think they should know? Oh, she's always talking. But yeah, just think of the potentials, the possibilities of what could be coming down the pipeline. Here in Canada, we just finished an election, an unnecessary election, early election. Not really sure what his purpose was or what even his motive was. But whatever, he got back in, and we were kind of hoping he'd be out of there. But God, there's a reason why God allowed him to go back in. There's a reason for everything. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to now put everything away. There's going to be some storage like in jars, and I'm going to put in jars and things like that, a lot of the spices, stuff like that. So, and then we're going to put that in my pantry, some of it in my pantry and some of it down in my cellar. And yeah, so if you want to hang out and stick around and continue and watch me do that, then let's go do that. But I just want to say one more time before I go back into the kitchen, just think about it. Think about a little bit about what I said, and pray. I don't know if you're a follower of Christ, but he's still on the throne. We're not alone. He's still on the throne. That's all I keep saying is I'm not alone. He's still on the throne. And I have perfect confidence in that and in him, and that no matter what happens, he's got everything all under control. And I don't have to fret. I don't have to worry. But he does say, prepare, be like the ant, study the ant, see how they store and prepare for the winter. Don't be complacent. Just don't run out of oil. He says, be just like the virgins who stocked up their oil, and then there was other ones who were not stocking up. And when the time came that the groom came, there was no oil for them, but there was plenty for the ones who stocked. And the ones who didn't stock begged and said, "Give us some of your oil." Yeah, don't be that. Be somebody who's got their cup filled and secure in who's in control. So I'm just writing on these labels here and putting it on the jar, on a clean jar, what the spice is going to be. So I'll put that right there. This one's going to be onion powder. We go through a lot of onion powder. So, and I always have a hard time. Every time I go grocery shopping, I'm lucky if I even get one of these. So I grabbed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them this time. I get a feeling I should put it in a bigger jar. Yeah, that's better. I'll do the 1.5 quart. Onion powder. Okay, I got this Food Saver machine that also helps me airtight the jars. So you can buy these jar sealers, I guess that's what they're called, on Amazon. I did that last year. So I don't know if I could find the link and put it below or not. I'll try and see. But anyway, I'm gonna seal the jar. I also got these absorbers. So I'm going to put one of these in. Okay, and then you put the lid on. Okay, so we're going to turn that on. So you put that on just like that, and then you press. There, now it's sealed. Take that off. Pop it off. And she's sealed. Okay, next we're going to do black pepper. Now I'm thinking the black pepper should fit in the quart jar. Try not to sneeze. Now I will say that you know, there's a few family members that are not quite sure what I'm up to, what I'm doing, even though I have, you know, expressed a little bit of my concern. They're not there yet. And if you're one where you're kind of like me and you're seeing stuff going down, that we're being cautious. We're being, you know, a little more open-minded. You know, that's okay. and I've been really trying not to let it bother me in any way. But I just know that there will be a time where they're going to understand. Okay, black pepper. Okay, next we're going to do some oats, quick oats. Dust that off. Okay. I'm going to keep going for the oats. I still got a couple more bags to do, and then I'll bring it back on the next item. Okay, now I'm going to put my chocolate chips. I'm putting everything in glass jars because majority of this is going to go down in my cellar, and we don't need mice and bugs and things like that getting at it. So that's why they're going in glass jars. Oxygen absorber, especially with these. Okay, and my lid. Didn't feel right. Okay, so this is a brown sugar blend, Splenda. I've already put an oxygen absorber in. That one didn't quite fill, but that's okay. So the next things that I'm going to be doing is rice and sugar. So I'm going to get those done. Same way, only I've got bigger containers that I'm going to put them in. And I'll be right back. So there you have it. I've got quite a lot of necessities. That load that I picked up was mostly necessities. Flour, sugar, rice, more potatoes, what else? Oil, salt, just, you know, a lot of stuff like that. Pasta. So I wanted to just make sure that I had, you know, the necessities met. And you can do so much with those things that I got. So, you know, I feel a whole lot better that I've got a little bit of my own security, I guess, by doing that. So I want to just again encourage you to think about, you know, the possibilities of what's going to happen down the road. We don't know, and of course, like, I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theorist, and I know many who are preppers are considered that, and I don't think that that's fair at all. But anyway, I don't want to come across as being a conspiracy theorist or a fear monger or anything like that. So this message is just to enlighten you, just to give you an, you know, a possibility, just to have you think outside of the box, because we just never know what could happen tomorrow, and but I know who's got tomorrow, and that excuse me, that's my Lord. So no matter what, it's still right to prepare. And they always say that if you can have 3 or 4 or even 6 months of security in your bank, in case anything happens, saved up, and that includes your food and things like that. So we just bought or actually I didn't buy it, I got it for free. Somebody was giving away a new freezer. They didn't need it. It came with the sale of their house and they didn't want it, so they were just getting rid of it, and it's one of the bigger ones. I'll be good with that. I'm going to be getting my pork order soon, and I'm going to do another beef order, and I'll be good for probably the year. I won't have to worry about anything for the next year when it comes to my meat especially. We've got 30 chickens that we're going to be processing next month. They've got a few more weeks to go, and our chicken's going to be stocked up. We do have about 26 out of the 30 that we've just processed there in July. So yeah, we're going to be good for that. What we're going to do though for these chickens is I'm not going to freeze them as like whole. I'm going to break them up and freeze them that way. So my breast meat and my legs and my wings and all that stuff, we're going to individually wrap those up on processing day. So feel good. I do hope that this has inspired you or enlightened you or had you just thinking. But anyway, I want you to know that I appreciate everyone who watches my videos. I'm new to YouTube, and it's all a learning experience. And the more people that like my videos and share my videos, subscribe to the channel, and ring that bell, the more people that do that, the more, I get out there, out into the web world. So if you're one of them that haven't done that, I'd really appreciate it if you could do that for me. That would be awesome. I don't take that lightly. So anyway, I want you to have an awesome week, an awesome day, and I want to thank you for watching this video and taking the time out for that. So time is precious. But anyway, thanks again for watching. We'll see you in the next video. God bless, and bye for now.